think the company should have more open-minded managers, because nowadays managers are thinking in an old-fashioned way and they are not open to new technologies and new ways of achieving certain goals. That's why both Generation Y and managers need to communicate in order to learn from each other. Managers should be less strict and slower in criticizing Generations Y work, as it may have an effect on the employees from moral perspectives, which will then have a negative impact on the company's performance.
Generation Y is the most social generation. Managers need to build relationships with these young employees and create peer communities where they meet in person and work together. Pairing the rookies with veterans to form mentorship is effective to teach company tradition and the way things are done. They consult each other to make decisions, but it makes the differences between them more challenging. Managers must show them the benefits of a talent and emphasize how each person adds value to a team, while help them to find their positions where they add the most value.
Feedback is considered as different meanings to different generations, and to Generation Y, it means learning through personal interaction. That is to say, they want to be told, not be scored. They need feedback only to know if they are heading in the right direction during the work procedure. That's why instant and frequent feedback is needed. So, when they ask you for feedback, just provide them simple and quick feedback with praise, then move on. Don't try to judge them or assess them. If you expect Generation Y to work more effectively, show them your respect. Simply saying, more carrots, less stick.
Managers need to be aware that 90% of Generation Y is loyal to the company, but this does not necessarily mean they're going to stay. 57% are expected to leave within 2 years, and 40% who want to leave within a year. This is happening because in today's economic climate, it is much more difficult to achieve their ideal job. This is because they have such high ambitions. Managers need to be prepared, as this is starting to become a way of working. So therefore, start managing Generation Y in a sense of understanding that this is a new way and it is becoming a part of our career lives.
Let them go. Do Generation Y really need more of your attention, or should you let them grow? Generation Y have an incredible amount of talent. They also have high expectations about their work, environment, growth opportunities and rate advancement. So basically, Generation Y seeks attention in the form of guidance and feedback. However, we believe that Generation Y should be given the opportunity to prove that they have the ability to work with technology they grew up with. Managers believe that Generation Y are too confident and inexperienced. Managers should give Generation Y the space to grow and show what they are capable of. If managers tend to give Generation Y the space to show their talent with technology, then there are less chances of employees to leave the job. So, as statistics show that Generation Y tend to leave the job within the first 2 years or even earlier.
I think that Generation Y wants fulfillment and purpose from their jobs. They don't necessarily want to be bored by monotonous work or uninteresting assignments. In order to keep their Generation Y workers managers, we need to make sure that they are doing their work frequently, but they're also being rewarded. So high positions, more responsibility, that will keep the Generation Y workers involved and on top of their job. I think that being loyal is a big problem with the millennial generation, because we have a tendency to start do our own thing and become entrepreneurs. But as long as your job is interesting and you have things to do, you have opportunities, I think that's a surefire way to keep their workers interested and the people loyal.